This is a fantasy football challenge for the fantasy footballers,
pro football stuff, fantasy football state of mind,
KPA football, fantasy football.101,
and Matthew Berry.
Basically, if you see your name on this list, I'm challenging you to drop 2 sleepers or breakouts you pick,
2 bust players,
and 2 must-have players that can win a league in 2019. My 2 busts, Todd Gurley and James Conner. Todd Gurley, I believe, has hit a wall, and I don't think he's returning to his form ever again. I think Conner is going to be hard-pressed to live up to expectations, which are currently at a 1.09 value. Too many red flags for a player to take with your first overall pick in 2019. Eddie Faulkner is now the running backs coach in Pittsburgh. He was Jaylen Samuels' coach at NC State. Conner broke down last year. The offense is going to change quite a bit. I don't think they're going to phase out Jaylen Samuels altogether, and I do believe that James Conner's value will be affected based on some buzz that I think eventually will come out about how this running back situation is not as clear-cut as people think it's going to for sure be. And even if James Conner is just handed flat out the keys to the starting lineup, I don't think he'll stay healthy, and Jaylen Samuels is too good to keep off the field. Coming from the biggest James Conner owner in 2018, my 2 sleepers / breakouts would be Jaylen Samuels and also Calvin Ridley. I spoke about why I think Samuels might climb up into the starting lineup, and I think if he gets in there, he's going to thrive. Similar to how James Conner was a sleeping giant last year. Same situation. Roles have been reversed. Atlanta is going to throw the ball a ton in 2019 as they gear more toward the pass. Ridley's going to dance with wide receiver 1s for much of the year and finish at least as a high-end wide receiver 2. Come this time next year, we're going to be talking about him as the number 1 wide receiver in that Falcons offense. He's going to be a rising star, and it all starts in 2019. That's my prediction with Ridley. League winners in 2019, Alvin Kamara. I think he's by far the 1.01 at this point, the safest overall pick in 2019. I think Alvin Kamara single-handedly is going to win a lot of weeks for people in 2019. I think he's going to go crazy and have over 15 touchdowns. He'll have his 1,500 plus total yards and be Mr. Consistency at the running back position in 2019. He will be a league winner. Patrick Mahomes is getting no respect as people balk at the idea of taking him in the 3rd round in 2019 fantasy football drafts or paying that equivalent type price in an auction draft. I'm all in on Pat Mahomes in 2019, regardless of what happens with Tyreek Hill. And I think it'll be funny to reflect back at how everyone in the world was willing to pass on him until the 3rd round. Yet when week 1 kicks off, Patrick Mahomes owners won't trade him for anybody. That tells you when someone's a huge value grab in a draft or in an auction, when nobody will trade that player for anybody once the season kicks off. Patrick Mahomes and Alvin Kamara, league winners in 2019. Now, you guys are up.
Sleep, you. Learn about it. Woo!